Hello golfers and welcome to this video. In this video I'll show you how to get set up, use and enter scores using the Grint app along with a couple other housekeeping items to get your season underway with the Denver Golfing Society. So with that, welcome, thrilled to have you, and let's dive into it. So first and foremost, what you want to do is download the Grint app. You can do this on Android or iOS, so it should be free to download, so go ahead and do that. So once you've done that, we're gonna create an account for you if you don't have one, but for me, I'm just gonna log in. Should be linked with my Google, so we'll go ahead and do that. We're in. So once you hit the home page, your screen might not look like mine, especially if you haven't created an account before. But as you can see, I have some friends here, and here's some of their activity feeds and some of the rounds they've played. You can get notifications about this if you'd like, as it can notify you when someone makes an eagle or birdie or gets a snowman. So it's kind of funny. But let me dive into how to link your handicap. So if you do have an existing USG handicap, you can link that to the Grint. What you're going to want to do is click the 9-dot box at the top right and then select My Handicap. You probably briefly saw the screen there. That's where you would actually enter your handicap. As you can see, I'm already linked, but I think it's pretty intuitive. Go ahead, link it here, and you should be good to go. Now, if you do not have a USGA handicap, you will need a handicap for the league. So what you'll want to do, or an alternative, is you can get a WHS number, which is World Handicapping System, I believe. That is also accepted, and you can do that through the Pro plan through Grint. Both are $59.99. So going the USGA route or pro membership, it really doesn't make a difference. It's still going to cost $60 a year. So up to you. The pro membership on Grint does give you access to specific stats, personal stats that you could keep. So if that's something you're into, you can utilize that. I know the GIN app also allows you to do some of the same stuff. So you can't go wrong either way. It's $60 to join. Apart from that, that's probably the only league costs that you'll have to pay. But for what it's worth, I think it's totally worth it. Keeps it fair, keeps it fun. So once you've got that all linked up and you're ready to play around, you can go ahead at the bottom and click play. And we'll get the round set up by selecting edit round and setup players. So build that. Let's say we're playing common ground. I can just go ahead, search that. There it is, common ground golf course. And we'll play the combos today. So at the bottom, there is a live leaderboard. Now that is something I'm looking to utilize for our major events where we're all playing on the same day, but not necessarily necessary for most of our events since we'll all be playing on different days. So just keep that in mind for the majors. Tracking options, you can select what things to track. I don't think you need to select that for our events. Rangefinder, you can link the app to the rangefinder, I guess. And yeah, some info you can look at during the round. The most important thing you'll want to do once you've got this golf course setting set up properly is go to tour events. So this has already been set up for everyone. Once you're in the Grint, please let me know because I will need to add you to the league so you can access these tour events. So just let me know when you've downloaded the app and create a profile. But once you've created a profile and you're in the on the in the tour, you'll select the tour event. So one thing I've already actually played the 18 holes showcase for April as a test in San Diego, so I don't have access to that. So that is one thing. If you once you play the event, you cannot play the event again. So you can't overwrite a bad score with a better score, essentially. So when you're playing one of these tour events, just make sure you're holding out all your putts. Make sure you're playing by the rules. As you can see, this is the round one 9-hole showcase event. So if I were to play in that one, it might give me a warning. Yep, this event is selected for 9-hole rounds. Please select a different event or choose the round type. So we could, if I'm playing 18 holes at Common Ground, I could just set the front 9 for my 9-hole showcase event for April. And then if I wanted to finish the round, I could and add it to my handicap. I could start a new back 9 for Common Ground that isn't a tour event. Let's say if you wanted to do that for your handicap. But that's basically it. You select next, you set players next, and then you're good to go. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this round. But that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about this setup, please let me know. I hope to